it's the right fielder,
the right
Perez.
fielder, number 12.
Swinging a drive deep left field, pretty far back there. Bangs off the wall, coming to the plate. Runner scores, and they have the lead. Big swing of the bat right there to give them the lead. That was clutch. That one didn't clear the wall, but it's an example of great hitting mechanics. You can't hit the ball to the... Runner takes off for third. Can't come up with it. Coming around third. Takes it to the bag. That's one. Safe. It's 2-0. Here's the catcher, Carlos Narvaez. A frozen rope. There's one down. And he was all over that heater, a grain or two lower on the ball, and it's still flying, and he's got to jog around the bases. 2 outs, bases empty. Perez doubled home a run the first time at bat. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down and nobody aboard here in the back end of the third inning. Hit hard on a line. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. That ends the inning. They're set down 1-2-3. Back to the top of the order here. Carson Seamus will hit next.
Seamus.
Let's go, Andrew.
The Red Sox trailing by 3. We're in the top of the 5th inning. And a ground ball to first. Into the outfield, base hit.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Vaughn.
Coming up to the dish for Lehigh Valley, Perez.
Number 12.
1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first.
Oh! 1-0.
Hard ground ball, that's a base hit. So 1 on now with 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Rodolfo.
Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Rodolfo Castro. There goes the runner in the dirt. And no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with 1 away and runners at first and second.
Shortstop, Aiden Miller.
First and second, 1 away. Now at the dish, Aiden Miller.
Here we go. Need you right here.
Come on, Aiden. Runner,
Double steal attempt, and they're all loaded up.
Now batting, third
Stepping
baseman,
to the plate now for Lehigh Valley, Luis Verdugo.
Verdugo.
Hey, your turn. Drop him in.
Struck out looking. Fastball at the letters for strike 3. And he must have been looking in some other location. Otherwise, I don't know why he'd go down looking on a fastball on the inner half.
Marshawn.
Right guy, right place.
The 3-2 pitch. In there, picks up the K. And that ends the inning. 1 out and the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Here comes the 1-1. Now a long throw home. The tag, and he's out, and they cut down the tying run. Well, there's always a lot of risk when you blow through the stop sign. On that play, he got a little too aggressive. One down.
Now
Next up
batting,
for the Iron
number
Pigs,
12.
Perez. Wilson measures 6'2", 37 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2008. Check swing. Did the bat break the plane? Yes, it's a strike.
Strike!
That one is foul. We'll see another. One out and the base is empty. Absolutely wrecked in the air to deep right center, and it's gone. A home run. Made them pay for that one. A solo blast. And they add on. It is 4-2. They are feeling great right now. Already out in front. Then they add that homer. As soon as that pitch came off his fingertips, he was dreading the result. That was a hanging breaking ball, and he crushed it for a homer. One down.
Now
Base
batting,
is empty here in the
center
ninth.
fielder, Miguel Blake.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Ripped to right for a base hit. So they get a runner on with a 1-out single. Seeing the ball very well in this game. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. And we'll see if his speed becomes a factor now that he's on. Lantigua, glove flip for one. That double play ends it right here. Perez made some big contributions for them in the win. A 3-hit performance, including a homer. Great game at the plate, and he certainly made a difference for them. Nice job to help lift them to the win. Perez was made for this moment. Can he dazzle the crowd once again? Stick around and find out. It's the Worcester Red Sox. Ready to go.
Leading
Stepping
off
to the plate for Worcester,
the
Corey
left fielder,
Rozier.
Corey Rozier.
Now this is belted to right. It's got a chance. Just missed a home run.
Batting second, the shortstop, Von Grissom.
Right there, he did all the little things right. You can tell he felt the shift to the warning track and recalibrated with the arm as he felt for the wall. That's a case of trusting your fundamentals and instincts. Nice play. Nobody on and
Batting
2
third,
outs.
the
And now
right
the right
fielder,
fielder,
number
Perez.
12.
3 hits last night, a big factor in getting that win.
That's the ball. 1 ball, no strike. Ball 2.
This is part of why he's been on such a tear lately. He's doing a good job working the count, giving himself an edge. That one is absolutely pummeled.
Rings, ball.
Gets over his head. Around first and heading for second. And it's a 2-out double. That one must have felt pure coming off the bat. That one had an exit velocity of 105 miles per hour. Anytime you hit one that hard, you're shocked if you don't wind up with a hit.
Baseman.
Coming up to the dish for Lehigh Valley, Josh Bro. 1-2, here's the pitch. Runner takes off for third. Out to short. And it gets by. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. And that extends the inning. Not many hitters can make that kind of contact on balls in that location. High pitch on a 2-strike count, and he did well to put the barrel on it.
The right fielder.
This third inning is brought to you by the law offices of Benson, Looper, and James, Third Amendment specialists.
Oh.
If the government's trying to quarter troops in your home without your permission, call Benson, Looper, and James for a free consultation today. Towards first, Miller. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting.
One out with a runner at second.
Now batting.
Perez.
Number 12.
1 for 2. And a base hit right there. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. Really loud contact there, and it goes back to what I'd been saying about thinking up the middle. Right off the bat, that one had a good chance of becoming a hit. Nice AB. Runner on the go. Grissom throws to first. 2 down as the runner comes in. And here's the catcher, Rafael Marchand. Pitch, runner is on the move for third. Got it. And with the inning over, that'll keep more runs from coming in. Perez now at the plate. This chance at some insurance runs is brought to you by Mutual Consolidated Cow Insurance. They'll always steer you in the right direction.
Ball 1.
Ripped into right center, should be extra bases. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Scores easily. It's a double, 3-hit ball game. Nice job to drive in the run. Right there we saw a fastball that was piped, and he was licking his chops as that thing was coming in. Great cut. Runner takes off for third. Grounder left side. Whips it to first. Out with room to spare, and that's 2 outs and a runner at first. Digging in now for the Red Sox, Alex Pinellas. Line drive. Gets under it for the out, and that's your ball game. Perez was fantastic in the win. 3 hits in this one, always respectable. Huge effort at the dish. I hope he savors this game. Performances like this don't happen every day. Perez, one of the most electrifying talents in the league, getting ready for this one. Can he deliver? So 2 down. Stepping to the plate now for Lehigh Valley, Perez. He has been on fire as of late, and there's a ton of buzz in the dives, but it kicks off the glove. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the 3rd out of the inning. And now the center fielder, Roman Anthony. And that's a base hit. Nice line drive cut there. Had everything working smoothly on the swing. That's one to try and replicate.
12.
On the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. He's done well so far, but we'll see what adjustments the heart of the order make for him the second time around. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Not a great swing. He was early and off balance. The pitcher might subtract a little more and see if he chases something bad. Couldn't hold back, rung up on strikes. One gone leading off the fourth. Next to hit for the Red Sox, Philip Sykes. And there's a hit. Not many hitters can make that kind of contact on balls in that
Now
location.
batting,
High
number
pitch on a
12.
2-strike count, and he did well to put the barrel on it.
Hey, I need you right here, kid. Let's go.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. The Iron Pigs with the tying run at third. On the ground, right side. Nice grab. Throws to first. And they get the out. One hit. Perez digs in now. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Foul ball there. We're in the bottom of the 9th inning. 2 down and nobody aboard.
That's a ball.
Right side, hard hit. Steps on the bag, ball game. Tough sledding for him in this one for sure. This is the kind of game. Perez is on a tear so far this season, leading his... Now the left fielder, Corey Rozier. That's a base hit. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed
third,
that base
the
hit.
right fielder,
Smooth
number
swing
12.
on that pitch. He connected out front and rattled it into the outfield.
Drive him in right
That's
now.
the kind of swing you want to replicate. And we'll see if his speed becomes a factor now that he's on first. Oh, 1 now. Hard liner to first, snag for the out. Dives for the bag. Stepping to the plate for Worcester, Vaughn Grissom.
Relay three.
Here's the throw. The tag
He's
out.
out.
Batting
Trying
up,
for third
the
like
catcher,
that is
Carlos.
always a risk, and it was definitely a close
Now
play.
batting,
But credit to
number
the defense
12.
for getting the job done for the out. Perez takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. The Iron Pigs with a 0 in the hit column so far. This one to right. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that's the third. Bases are empty with 2 away. Here's the catcher, Carlos Narvaez. That's a base hit. Not many hitters can make that kind of contact on balls in that location. High pitch on a 2-strike count, and he did well to put the barrel on it. 1 ball, 1 strike. And a base hit right there. Runner around third. Throw to the plate. And he's out.
Out on the
Cut
tag.
down, and that ends the inning. 1 out and the base is empty. This one is labeled. It's got a chance. Snags it on the warning track. Not a lot of minor league outfielders can make that play, but he's showing he's got the goods. A center field prospect like this is valuable to any organization. Bash down the right side, but foul. 1 down. Base is empty here in the 9th.
Hey, I don't...
Hammered down the right field line for a base hit. He makes the turn and digs for second base. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now. Pretty clear he got exactly what he was looking for
Now
right there.
batting,
Great
the
swing,
shortstop,
everything right on time. He squared it up really well.
go.
No surprise it turned into a double. Now a pivotal at bat in this ballgame. Runner takes off for third, in the dirt. And safe, that's a stolen base, not close. We're in the bottom of the ninth inning. One away with a runner at third. Base hit into score from third. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by one. Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. You talk about strong hands, he's got them. That one was inside, and it got pretty deep in the zone, and he still got enough of it for the hit to the opposite field. The throw to second. Double play cuts the rally short, and that ends the ball game. He was a difference maker for them in this one.
Oh, we love a good debut around these parts, especially when they're highly anticipated. Welcome in MLB Network, Lauren Shahadi, Carlos Pena, Melanie Newman here with you. One of the best today, a top prospect in the game, is on his way to the show. You were highly hyped coming into the major leagues. What was that like? How'd you deal with it?
Well, you know what? It's fun, right? You get all this hype around you, and you feel like, hey, I have all this support behind me. But the reality is, it's a lot of pressure to live up to. And at the end of the day, you just have to get out there and say, look, I deserve to be here. Now I'm going to put the blinders on, get back to work. Routine is extremely important, preparation, and go play the game you love. Forget about the hype. Go play baseball between the lines.
Well, I know you were probably really intent on, I want to make sure I stand up for this organization, the coaches, my teammates who have been watching me. But this is a big day for the fans and media as well, because you get that top prospect tag. People start to follow you the minute that you enter the professional sport. It doesn't matter what level of the minor leagues that you start your journey on. And so this is the hope. You're embodying the hope of the future of this team. It's a really big one, but it's a really fun one.
Gosh, no pressure. That's so cool. We're all fans, and we projected out that his ceiling is high. We can't wait to see the mark he makes on the sport.